Hello everybody, my name is Anas and I'm going to develop a video game. I'm going to walk you through it in just a short bit, but first a bit about myself. I don't have a traditional software engineering background or computer science background. I did a 10-week course once in C#.NET development and I have a trade education in IT support. I've fiddled a bit about with some JavaScript, made some little bots and something in Node.js. But now I'm going to give this a shot. I'm first going to go through the concept and gameplay ideas with you, then the user interface, or how the game's going to look or work maybe, a word about the technologies used, some hurdles that I might encounter, or I definitely will encounter, more on that later, and then the timelines for how I'm going to see this game progress and how often I'm going to be doing these videos. So if we have a look here, the game is going to be called "This Is Your Life," the game, or something like that. That's the concept, at least. So as a young person, you start out. You're at your first job at some corporate facility, serving your corporate overlords, and your entire life is going to be spent chained to this desk with a multiple of choices that you're going to have to make. Are you going to work overtime and make a lot of money? Are you going to prioritize your family? Are you even going to make a family? Will you have time? Will you have money for a house? What about your stress levels? Are you going to die young? Are you going to die old? Everything's going to be intertwined in some way. So the gameplay idea is quite simple. So you're sitting at a desk. You're going to be working somewhere out left in the screen, I suppose. And some choices are going to fly in from the side. Maybe it's going to be one per year you're alive, or several per year. I don't know that quite yet. And then you pick your options here. Are you going to work overtime, make more money? Maybe you're going to be able to rise in the ranks of the company and make even more money. But will you have time for your loved ones? Are you going to spend your money on a bigger house or a yacht or whatever? And then in the end, we're going to see how it ends out. And I imagine there's going to be some high score for each characteristic. So you might have your stress level. Who's going to have the lowest stress level, or the highest maybe? And what about the money accrued? Is that going to be a factor? Is that going to be a high score in itself, or the amount of children you manage to have, and so on? The user interface is going to probably be some 8-bit, old schooly kind of stuff set in some corporate office. I'm going to have different scenes changing depending on if you gain promotions or maybe if you're fired or something. And yeah, that's going to change throughout the game. Technologies, yes. I'm going to be writing this in JavaScript using the Phaser 3 framework. It's very, very easy to work with. I have it set up using Parcel as a runner, and I'm going to publish the game on Facebook Instant Games, as that seems to be entirely the easiest way to manage this. It's easy to publish too. It has high scores built in. It has monetization built in if I want to go that route. So that should be easy enough in itself. Hurdles, graphics, yeah. I can't do it. I can't do it, Captain. I'm not a designer. I'm more a technology person, if that makes any sense. So I might give it a shot anyway, or I'm going to pay someone to make the graphics for me. I've had a look on Fiverr.com, and it seems to be reasonably priced. I might get off spending maybe less than 500 euros, $500, or see if there's something available on Kenny, which have a lot of free art that they make available to people, very nicely done of them. But graphics are going to be something that I'll have a look at in the end. The gameplay and all the technology stuff is going to be the primary focus for me, at least in the beginning. So timelines. this is probably going to take a lot of time. I'm currently doing some high school courses in order to enroll at university doing software engineering. I'll be done with the high school level courses come next summer, 2020, and then I'll start software engineering. That will take a further 3.5 years to get my bachelor's. I also have a job on the side, only about 8 hours a week, but that's going to take off for some time as well. So I probably won't have a lot of time to do this. So let's say a couple of hours per week. So I'm probably going to update these videos, let's say once or twice a month or something, unless I have some huge growth spurt and we'll have a look at it. Then maybe I'll make some more videos. But it's probably going to be slow paced, let's say it that way. So that's it. I hope you'll follow along, maybe give me a few tips and tricks. Bye.